Welcome back to my channel. Once your name is Emily Dada. So we are back to the management and entrepreneurship training, and today we are going to be discussing about the business that we have. As a small scale entrepreneur, we have to have the knowledge that there are some functions that we must create, that we must have as part of our activities. Because if you don't group them, we have to do the grouping, and we have to be able to monitor them. We have to coordinate the activities of the functions so that we're able to achieve our goals. When we have our business created, there's a particular goal that we have at the back of our mind to achieve. So all these functions, the activities must be grouped in a way that will help us to have this desired result fulfilled. So I'll be discussing about the functions, about the activities, how we can group it. Before this time, some organizations or some enterprises might have their business grouped in 4 ways, whereby we have production, personnel, marketing, and finance. But I will want to discuss why we should have it more in the way I'm about to talk about. 4 is okay, it's very simple to work with. But something we have to know is that any business that we have it to be able to impact the society. So any business that we are into, because even business on its own is part of the social system. So we must always have it at the back of our mind that the business environment we are part of it. So what we are going to be doing, any activity or anything that we are going to do as a function, must be able to impart into the society. So I'll be discussing about the functions. We must have 6 functions. As an entrepreneur, we must work with grouped activities that are grouped in 6 areas. What are the areas? We have 6 of them. We have R&D, we have production, we have personnel, we have marketing, we have industrial relations, and we have finance. Those are the 6 functions, activities, grouped activities that we want to recommend. Why am I recommending this? If you have these 6, you can as well be able to have the management activities fixed into them. When you have the management activities fixed into them, you'll be able to manage them well. As I said in my first video, that when you know you cannot manage a business well, hire a good manager that can help you do that. So when you have a manager that calls R&D manager, you must be able to be the one that can plan your business well, that can be able to foresee what you want to do, and be able to also be creative. So you yourself as an entrepreneur must be the one to fit into this function, because you'll be the one that is creative enough to change production. And when you're productive enough to change production, you must be able to research and must be able to develop. So you develop new products, you develop new ideas, and you're able to innovate it and bring it forth so that it can benefit you and benefit the society. So that is the first one we're talking about here. The second one is production. So the production function will also help you to be able to produce your product, bring it out the way it's supposed to be. But what are we going to do? You must be able to manage your resources here well so that you can produce. It must be effective and efficient. So when you have if you have a productivity here, you'll be able to have what we call a good input. A good input to come out, an efficient input to come out, and be able to market to the world. So the personnel we're talking about here is talking about how you manage your human resources. People that will work with you, people that will help you to market, people that will help you to even foresee your goals. How are you managing them? Are you motivating them in the right way? So this is the way. And you have to be able to manage these resources well so that you can get a good product. A good product will come, and when you have the product, and they call something consumerism. What does it mean? You must be able to give your customers the right thing. have a better team. So your human resources be able to help you to achieve your goals and be able to give you good input, output. So marketing is another one that you must be able to have, which is a function that we're talking about here. The marketing activities must be well thought of, and it's something that you must work well to be able to achieve well. So when you know you're not good in this, get people, good directors, good leaders that will be able to help you push the activities. Another one is industrial relations. This is the key one because it relates the environment, the business environment. You must be able to get involved with the business environment so that you'll be able to do well, because the business environment controls your input and it controls your activities. If you don't get involved here, you will not be able to have your desired results fulfilled. So what we are saying here is that industrial relation is very key. This is where you meet all the actors in the environment and be able to, when you get yourself fixed here and you get a good manager that can also work together, you have the information that you need. All is about information, so that the opportunities and threats coming through this environment can be managed and be able to do well and be able to achieve your goals. The last one is finance. This is where you get your money to do your business. This is where all the money that you need to do all this is coming from. The money must be managed well, and it's also an activity of a business on its own. So what we are saying here is that these business functions must be well thought of. When you know you are not good in these 6 areas, there's no crime in it. You have to hold up and get this manager. You must get a manager for. If you are a small enterprise, you might just get one manager, which is called general manager. But that person must be a good manager to see through all this. But if you know you are scaling up and you're going to have a big organization, why not? You can have more than one, and you can have 6 managers, well thoroughly, well educated, and we'll be discussing more on this. And if you want to get more information on this, you can go to my channel. You can get my book. My book is Bootsa. It's about management and entrepreneurship. You get more information there and you get well taught. Thank you.